As you can see from the caption, we just want to rebete menule or portable and is exchanged to baby mama. Ashabi simple. Yes, a lot of people, do not really give too much attention to portable and his shenanigans online. But if you're somebody who have been following somehow what has been happening between him and one of his baby mamas, Ashabi Simple, you'll know that that lady is crying for help. She's crying for help. She's had it very rough from the beginning when she disclosed that she was pregnant or dating um, Portable. And the drama started when they were having their first child's christening, and the whole thing was all over the place. Abby Simple is known as a very beautiful young lady who is trying to make her mark, make money for herself, make a name in the industry, but it seems that she's having a lot to handle. And it's always from one point to another. She's having issues with Portable. That one will come online. They will shape it for each other. They will share with it for each other. They will do this. They will dragging. I didn't marry you. You're just a baby mama. You're not my wife. That one too will come out. Sometimes even people interpret it to be like using cruise. That both of them are just using cruise in order to promote whatever movie Ashabi is working on of her own because she produces movie. And Baby Portable too trying to remove all his Pajawiri songs, you know. But it has gotten serious. A few days ago, when we saw a video where she was at night and it was dark, and she was trying to get Portable's attention, and Portable was doing videos saying, Fimile, oh, Kinshe Yawomi, I have my own wife. You're just a baby mama. I didn't marry you. All those kind of talk. And Ashabi looked like somebody who was maybe drunk, or should we say not in her right senses, because she was saying pami baby, paye baby báwo, paye baby fọkùnrin tí ò ràn ẹ́. What exactly is going on? And from that point, things became very, very messy. Possible released audio voice notes exchange between him and Ashabi's mom, dragging each other. I mean, when the mom was begging him not to leave Ashabi, that is the best thing after sliced bread that's ever happened to Ashabi, and all of those kind of things. And Ashabi too doing short videos saying that she's never had rest since she's been with Portable. That it's always from one ajalu to another, dragging to another, insults from to another, and everything. And she decided to share a post today, and that actually is what touched me. In the post, I think is one of pictures she took on the location, or what's it called, where she looks and dressed like any Tony Skoin. You know how, maybe they've done a location shoot and it took some pictures and they decided to use that. She was wearing like rags and dokun powder, suju balabala. Her hair was rough and she had this weird look on her face. Bí ẹni pé kán ní kéèyàn shoot to sí ní wèrè. Kò ní yá wèrè o. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kó rí nǹkan tó máa yà ń wèrè o. But it is the picture she shared on her page, and which has got a lot of people worried. And she didn't just share the pictures. If you go to her page now, you see the pictures I'm talking about. And she was inside an uncompleted building. So I want to believe maybe those who know our movies, who watch our movies, maybe you've seen that kind of thing or seen on a movie. Now, she shared a caption, which is very touching, which I'm going to read very quickly. Ashabi said on her Instagram page, this is example of what life shows me in my late 20s and how life wants me to look. But thank God for the strength and grace, because it will be worse than this, but God didn't leave me a bit. Thanks to my family who didn't leave me through thick and thin, trying not to let me be depressed, and thank God I have never been and I will never be by God's grace. Do people know not wanting to think about some particular things or situation is worse than thinking and crying it out? I'm telling you for free that it is sometimes You just have to try it out and let it go. Internet, smiles, a platform where people judge others according to their own perspective, forgetting that even if you wear same shoe size, it will fit differently. Blame is easy, understanding is wiser. My career. I worked so hard for years behind the camera, building my name as a filmmaker and a script supervisor. Sleepless nights, brainstorming, hard work, and consistency was how Google recognized my name at first as Shabi Simple. Life happened. Sudden change that made me switch to a full-time actor. It wasn't easy at all. I shot many movies with my hard-earned money, which didn't yield well. I started calculating loss than gain, and this drained me financially, mentally, and physically. Dating a narcissist is the most worst thing, that's what she wrote, that could happen to someone. You can't predict their next move, especially when he's a jealous type and has anger issues. I wake up every day of my life thinking of how best to manage this soul. How can you be a liar and manipulator? Love is a beautiful thing, but loving someone who sees you as a competitor or who doesn't want your growth, who supports you with mouth and not heart is the opposite. Now it's complicated. How you think on daily basis on what to do next. Leave? Will there be breakthrough? Stay? Can it ever get better? What if it gets worsened? It's complicated again when children are involved and you are open to different people's advice. God, this new age I'm about to start, make it a new phase for me. Help me. See through my heart and heal me. I'm going through a lot physically, spiritually, mentally, financially, and psychologically. Come through for me, O Lord. If you're an Abiamo and you listen to this reading that I just did of Ashabi's post, it's going to strike something inside of you. And that's what made me actually do this live video. Normally, we might choose not to talk about it, but this is a cry for help. Sincerely. I can't imagine her being a sister to me and seeing her go through all of this and being vulnerable enough to share all these thoughts on a post with a kind of look-alike picture on her page is worrisome. Oh, it is worrisome. And we understand life to a point of matters of the heart. With all sense of humility and respect. If you've been to maybe to visit somebody at a mental hospital before, or you went visiting, or you have a family member who is a mental health nurse or something, and they let you in on what happens in those places, you will know that mental health is paramount. It's non-negotiable. Let's just take a very mild look from this point. But somebody is at home, maybe you are just relaxing and having fun, chilling, and the person gets a phone call and they tell the person that, oh, your husband has been involved in kiniko accident, kiniko. I'm telling you, immediately you hear that kind of news, your system will scatter. You see that chilling that you were chilling before? But if you see that chilling you're chilling before, you will unchill yourself. Your tummy will start running. You will start sweating the AC. Your car key that you know that was in front of you, you will go and be looking for it in the room. The clothes you want to change to that you know exactly where you put it, you'll be looking for it in the opposite direction. Your mental setting will just scatter. I'm just making up this mild scenario. Now imagine when it has to do with matters of the heart. Oh, Ashabi is loving. You remember the interview Ashabi did with Talk to Be, Biola Adebayo, about a year plus ago, when she said, "Oh, she loves." She narrated how she met Sportable, and they started dating, and the fact that she fell in love with him immediately, and that if Okiki don't kiss me, how you cry? Biola Adebayo said, "Eh? If Okiki don't kiss you, you will cry." She said, "Yes." So, and people were dragging her to say, kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́? Ọkọ lọ́kọ. How can you fall in love hopelessly with an okoloko? And you are still saying it on a live program, on a program, Talk to Be that, Okiki is everything to you. If he doesn't kiss you like this, he will cry. If he doesn't touch you like this, he will cry. Kilo de. Anybody that wants to fall in love with a married man, you have to fall in love with him with your senses intact now. You can't fall yakata because whatever he's doing with you, he has cheated on the woman he owes a commitment to. So you have to do it with Orikwipe. Let's go into Ashabi's comment section. The first commenter said, "No be to write long epistles, for pity and sympathy. If you like, go back to him. He will keep on disrespecting and disgracing you and your family. Take care of yourself and your kids. You will be fine without him, I promise you. You're a very hardworking lady and smart. And I love you for that. Ashabi, please don't go back. Wishing you all the best, love and light. Happy birthday in advance." Another person said, "Olowo Orimi, I love you so much." Another said, "It is well, sis, love and light. For the very first time, I felt your pain. May God ease your pain and put you through." Another said, "Life didn't show you anything. You chose the life yourself." Another said, "You people should please go and watch Deputy by Ashabi. It is very interesting." Okay, I think this person is saying Ashabi produced a movie called Deputy on YouTube. So if you have some free time, please, it's free adverts. Just help us watch it, because honestly, this is a cry for help. I'm going to post, these are posts that I read now on our Facebook page, or you can go to our page to read it. It's a cry for help. It's a cry for help. She was very vulnerable. Should I stay? Should I go? If I go, how worse can it be? If I stay, is there going to be any changes? Ọ̀rọ̀ fẹ́ bí àdánwò ni, like our elders will say. Matters of the heart. Somebody else said, "Now you do yourself like that, not life. You deliberately put yourself in a roller coaster relationship because of what I can't explain. I hope you gather all the knowledge and strength to move on and be the best you can ever be. You can do it." Another person said, "You carried yourself into his home. You knew he was married before opening legs for him. From the chat and voice notes he posted, you started fighting for things he did for his wife. That's not how to go about it, even if you claim you love him. He has his own faults, but you did it too. You did it do well too." Maybe the person wanted to write, "You didn't do well too. Ignore him and his wife and face your kids. As long as he does his right to his kids, let him be." Another person said, "Deep, the Lord is your strength, my love." Another person said, "Ashabi, Adonwo is different from Afowofa." Let's quickly analyze that comment. A commenter told Ashabi on her page, "Adonwo is different from Afowofa." For a lot of us that understand Yoruba, we understand it entirely, but I don't know how to interpret it in English. Let me use my literary understanding. Adonwo means that life challenges, life happening, life challenges, something, life coming at you, you can't help it. Afowofa means say, na jeje, Portable sit down with him wife wey he dey carry on his head. You met him, you fell in love yakata with him. You wan make him marry you officially, he no marry you. You born one, una go dey drag una self. When people talk, you will say, you are in love with him. You say if he doesn't kiss you, you feel pie. You do again, in the same situation, you open leg, you born another pikin. And of course, it got worse. It doesn't respect you, it disrespects you, it drags you online, it tells you you're just a baby mama, you can never be his wife, this and this and this and this. So this scenario we are just painting now, Naim be the afowofa. Naim be the afowofa. Because you had a choice. When you met him, do you think it's every man that a woman meets that you won't control yourself and just let that feeling just fly away? Even as married people, the fact that you're a married woman doesn't mean that you don't see other men that are more attractive than your husband, or better men that are more successful than your husband, or better men that seem to have it better than your husband. You see 1,000,001. So you now say because you saw better men, you now leave your husband. Especially if you don't have a reason to. You'll be shikiri. You will have to hold yourself together and just tell yourself, it's okay, just like the man from afar. Don't let the likeness make you go spoil the family where you debut. Jeje wey wahala no dey. So that restraint is something that if you don't have it in your young age, you will struggle even when you are married. Self-control, oh, I cannot control myself. Oh, I cannot hold myself. Okay, if your husband now goes to, maybe you're living in Abuja, and your husband now gets a 3 months work in Lagos, you now say, 3 months, you will die if you don't knack. You now pull gate man close, abi, or you pull your oga close, or you pull your colleagues because your husband. Self-restraint and self-control is absolutely important. It's not that you don't feel gish. Of course you feel gish, but you see that you're gish, you have to put it under control. Even as a single woman we never marry, is it all the men that you find attractive that you will be making yourself available to? No, or else you just turn to doggy. So sometimes this man is married, let me cook. You see that heartbreak, let me give myself the heartbreak now. In Koti, Yoruba will say, what you will not chop, no use am, no sniff it. Koto bani jema fi run mu. So serve our breakfast, ko ete sharp my blocking, ko rin síwájú pé wo má kó bá mi. Because the man will come and tell you what you want to hear. If you fún ẹ lóyún, á dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ pé o gbọ́dọ̀ trespass lọ́dọ̀ ìyàwó òun. Tó bá ti jẹ́ tán, á lọ. Breakfast yẹn wà wá jẹ lódidi. So there's a difference between àdánwò àtàfọwọ́fà. So according to what the commenter said, ni mo ṣàlàyé yẹn. Let's see other comments. Somebody said, God will see you through, my love. Leave Portable, create a story about him too. Make sure you use someone that resembles him well with his type of hairstyle. Title the movie Narcissistic Ex-Husband. Lobaton, you will cash out wella, and that also will help you move on. Àwọn commenter yìí tún wọ́n tún sọ lórí pẹ̀lú comment yìí o. Let me take it again. Leave Portable, create a story about him too. Make sure you use someone that resembles him well with his type of hairstyle. Title the movie Narcissistic Ex-Husband. Lobaton, you will cash out wella, and this will also help you move on. And somebody responded to this commenter saying, Kitulele Ibayi, you just let me see my teeth outside. Ẹ̀yin mà tó fọ́ ní ìyàtọ̀ kẹ́. Oh well, he has used the Pami Baby that Ashabi said on that night they were having issues. He has used it to sing Pajawiri song. Portable is very good with Pajawiri songs. Any small thing, buy the mobile. He entered the studio. Pami Baby. But really, it is what it is. Let me just take a few more comments and we'll round up. Somebody said, a very strong woman. Those words hit deeply. And I pray that God heal you in all aspects and ease your fears. Amen. Somebody said, as Portable, they use you sing. Use and do movie too. Another person said, I felt the weight in this. I want you to know you are not weak for feeling tired, confused, or overwhelmed. You have carried a lot with grace, even on days when grace felt far away. One thing I believe deeply is this: growth sometimes looks like losing things we thought we needed, so we can finally hear ourselves again. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to choose peace. You are allowed to put yourself first, even when the path feels unclear. Your story isn't over. This season isn't a verdict, it's a transition. And transitions are messy by nature. Please keep listening to your inner voice, the one that wants healing, safety, and wholeness. You deserve love that feels calm, not strategic. Support that shows up in actions, not words alone. I pray this new chapter meets you with clarity, strength, and a softer kind of joy. I love this comment. I love it. She really addressed her in a very compassionate way. Another commenter said, Madam, now you are in your right senses. This is right time. Use him too. Go take your pen and your book and create a movie out of this scenario. It's your time, madam. Keep shining. Um, Somebody else said, no be to write long epistles. Oh, this guy told you from the beginning that he is married, but you still carry yourself put inside. Birth 2 kids for him, thinking that will give you space in his life. You wanted his wife out by force so you can enter the house without considering the wife's feelings. There are some certain things you can't take that you dished out. Make una learn how to comot eyes from married men. You no get wetin you take special pass his wife. Chai. Let me okay, I think there's another one. Somebody else said, I beg, I beg, I beg. All this like that, man. I'm sorry. He's a human being, he's a blessed man, he's talented. But for a child, a young lady, tí ìyá rán lọ school tó ṣe tán ló sú, àwa ní portable ló wá kàn ẹ́ kù. The deed has been done, and there are 2 wonderful children to show for the union. So it's not a mistake. May God give her the strength at this time. And because the truth is, see, Ashabilo Sheleleni, there are some women who have been in marriages for 10, 15, 20 years, and they are going through their own turmoil. So what do we do in instances? We encourage each other, and we talk common sense into each other's heads. That's what we are left to do. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Ireo.